Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the live studio at SAP Ticket. In this interview, we're going to talk about SAP Analytics and also the strategy going forward. I'm here with Mr. Srinivas Reddy Gottimukkula, Vice President, SAP Analytics Product Management. My name is Rajani. I work as a Product Manager for SAP Analytics. Good morning, Srini. How are you doing?
I'm pretty good. How are you, Rajni?
Good, thank you so much. So how is analytics going on Ticket 2018?
Fantastic. Actually, we had a very interesting keynote yesterday. I think the Burns talked about SAP Analytics Cloud very particularly, and we had a very interesting strategic sessions, and going fine.
Thank you, Srini. Fortunately, I've been in discussion with partners and customers recently, and today I have a couple of questions to you on behalf of partners and customers. We've been hearing a lot about analytics and also SAP moving towards the cloud. So what would be, we would like to know what is the overall SAP Analytics strategy from your end?
Sure, that's going to be very interesting. See, analytics strategy, one word, our strategic direction, SAP Analytics Cloud. Right, so, and which is aligned with the overall SAP strategy and also aligned with the most advanced technology, whether AI or ML.
Okay.
And as yesterday at the Burns keynote, as he showed the 4 major areas of SAP Analytics Cloud, which is a BI, planning, predictive, and app design, right?
Okay.
So these are the major business areas, analytics solutions across the world. And the interesting part in Analytics Cloud is that these are going to be in one platform. The advantage of being in one platform, whether you talk about any of the authorization, administration, authentication, or data connectivity, monitoring, so several areas is a common experience, common usability, common user experience. So that's going to be the more interesting part. One, and two, the most exciting and most important, is not just for SAP Analytics customer, even for the SAP ERP customers, right?
Okay.
So embedding SAP Analytics Cloud into the SAP applications, that's what called enterprise, powered by SAP Analytics. Intelligence Enterprise powered by SAP Analytics.
Okay.
Right. So, so with this, you name any SAP application, like you talk about success factors, Ariba, Concur, C4HANA, S4HANA, and a lot of applications, right? Going to be we are going to embed or integrate all these SAC into these areas. So, which is like most of these customers who are using these products, they are going to use SAP Analytics.
Okay.
And the third. Yes, we have talked about great about the SAP Cloud strategy, and we are talking about embedding SAC into the applications. The most important, right, if you see today, a lot of customers are on-premise, especially analytics customers also, and the journey is towards the cloud. But what exactly? That's where we are providing a hybrid strategy, so which is like bridging between on-premise and cloud. So these two great strategies and providing a direction, so which makes a complete ease for the customers to shift or go towards the cloud.
Thank you, Srini. So I would like to ask you, when I hear about the strategy, it looks pretty interesting. So SAP has a significant number of on-premise customers. To understand the hybrid strategy, it would be very good. So could you please elaborate on the hybrid strategy?
Yeah, as a hybrid is very important. It's a very good question. What is hybrid? And just coming to the normal understanding, right? It's the bridging on-premise to the cloud. That's what I define, hybrid in our terminology, right? It's it's a lot of assets, intellectual capital, the reports, content has been built on-premise for several years, and now we are moving towards the cloud. I don't think there is any, one shot, just move the cloud. So we want customers to leverage the existing assets and utilize again on-premise, cloud, right? On-premise assets in the cloud.
Okay.
So that's where SAP, if you ask me to simplify, there are several areas we are focusing on, the channels providing hybrid strategy.
Okay.
If you want me to bucketize into the 3 or 4 categories, one, the analytics hub. A unified portal, a single access, whether on-premise or cloud. You can store a metadata layer. You can store whether reports, content, and access from the user from on-premise or cloud. And 2, data connectivity, right? Accessing from SAC data sources on cloud, right? On on-premise.
Okay.
Accessing data source from SAC to on-premise. There's a data connectivity. We have a live data connectivity. We have import connectivity.
Okay.
So the data source can be a cloud or like on-premise data sources. It can be SAP or non-SAP sources. So
Okay.
this is one of the second one. The third one, also very important, integrating the BI clients, like an analysis office to the SAP Analytics Cloud with an
Okay.
SAP Analytics Cloud. And you can leverage a lot of analysis office, the functionality across the cloud. And the fourth, which is also very important, integrating the BPC with SAC planning.
Yeah.
There's a lot of interoperability between the SAC planning and the BPC, and so that's the four major buckets, and still we are working on similar way, the universe connectivity. There are a lot of options which customers feel very, very, very secure. They can utilize their assets on-premise and to the cloud.
Seems very interesting, Srini. Thank you so much. We spoke about the on-premise and also the cloud, and also you added some of the points on the hybrid strategy as well. So what would be the roadmap or the plan for the on-premise customers right now?
Again, this is very interesting, and I have been asked, many customers have asked these questions, and just a quarter back, we announced the BI 4.3, which is the next major version of business objects, or BI 4.3 on-premise. Right, so we are still assuring the customers are on-premise.
Okay.
Our focus is towards the cloud, and we encourage customers to move towards the cloud, but we are taking care about the customers on-premise also.
Okay, okay.
And the maintenance lasts till 2026, which is a very long time, software life cycle.
Okay.
And and again, we are focusing on-premise, and again, the three biggest buckets focus on-premise is one is a hybrid, as I spoke just now. Second is enterprise readiness. The third is like a user experience.
Okay.
So these three areas we are focusing, and like also we are going to improve the installation, deployment, and single sign-on between on-premise for on-premise and cloud. So a lot of exciting features are going to be there, though we are not innovating too much, but we are investing on the Webby area and all this. One of the long time, the reporting solutions from the various customers across the world. We have around 40 to 50,000 customers across the world.
Okay.
So we assure you that we are taking care, but the journey towards the cloud, that is no change. So the on-premise hybrid cloud, this is the message I wanted to give to the customers and partners.
Thank you, Srini. And how is SAP going to help the on-premise customers who have the license currently and who have the plans of moving into the cloud in future?
Yeah, important, and we have some exciting concepts, and like there are some of the. First of all, we are working on some hybrid license, which is a cloud and on-premise, and still in the process. Maybe we will have something in a Q1, and we'll come back. And second most important is already in pipeline.
Okay.
There's a cloud extension policy, which is like if you have on-premise, if there are unused licenses, you can always convert into the cloud license. And this is a pretty detailed, it's a pretty interesting one. I suggest the customers and partners to connect their account managers, account executives. They will be giving a lot of details about that one.
Okay.
And so that the customers can be on-premise, still they can use some part of the business to the cloud.
Okay.
And and there's a one bucket. Second, we are also focusing on a lot of initiatives probably next year, and a lot of partner workshops we have conducted.
Okay.
And we are going to direct and strategic direction how the customers can move towards the cloud from on-premise.
Okay. I would like to extend my thanks to you, Srini. We had a very good discussion on the on-premise customers and what would be the strategy going ahead, and also the plan or the roadmap for the on-premise customers, and also about the licensing, what we have, including the partners or the partner program which is happening right now. So thanks for joining me in the live studio at SAP TechEd 2018, and thanks everybody for watching us.
Thank you again. The strategy direction is very simple, on-premise, but towards the cloud. The direction is towards the cloud.
Thank you,
That's very
Srini.
important.
Thank you.